Bob Van Rappers. Welcome to MBA Now. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a big impact on the real estate finance industry, and in particular, the commercial multifamily market. With us to discuss is our Senior Vice President of Commercial Multifamily, Mike Flood. Mike, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Mike, how did the unemployment benefits in the CARES Act really benefit the commercial market?
We were very concerned when there were forbearance and eviction provisions thrown in the CARES Act. Certainly we want to help tenants, but concerned as to how that would affect borrowers and lenders. What we found is that the enhanced unemployment benefits plus the direct check proved out as being able to be a good compensation for salary. And so in NMHC's numbers, it is showing that 95% of apartment renters have been able to pay their rent through the crisis. Of course, we're concerned about that because the benefits run out on July 31st.
So Mike, in the next package that comes out of Congress, why is it so important that rental assistance is part of it?
That's a great question. As we mentioned before, the enhanced unemployment benefits expire on July 31st. And in our minds, the most efficient way to help the tenants, and therefore the entire finance chain, is rental assistance. The thought is, if you provide rental assistance to the tenant, they can keep a roof over their head, then they can use their unemployment benefits to feed their family and do other necessities. In turn, the borrower takes comfort that the apartment can be paid for and the property maintained, and the lender knows that the mortgage will stay current. So in our minds, that's the most efficient way to help the entire chain.
So outside of our push for that, what has MBA been doing to sort of help our members through this crisis?
Sure, and let's stay with the focus on tenants. Keeping roof over people's heads is very important, but I think a lot of times people forget that commercial is roughly 9 asset classes, from office buildings to hospitality to retail. And as you can imagine, with no one traveling, hospitality and retail has had a particularly hard time. So we want to help all of our tenants. And one of the ways we're doing that is working with hotels and retail centers and our fellow lender associations, and we're supporting providing a preferred equity structure through a Treasurer Fed facility, so that therefore, if I'm a borrower, I can access a facility and get proceeds in order to keep my loan current during the crisis. And so our whole goal is, how do we keep our tenants in their properties, and therefore that helps us to keep our loans current.
Yeah, look, it's a very important time for our commercial multifamily members. We're really glad you're leading the way on everything involved with it. So thanks so much for stopping by and talking a little bit about their issues.
Thank you very much.